Hello there, I'm just doing a little video showing some of the discipline that's going on in the Alberta Dental Authority. Here's the orthodontist who was picked on, and he had a tribunal over just talking about quicker treatments. So anyway, I want to show us a few weird things going on. This orthodontist was dinged for what? Here it is, 2 weeks and $25,000 over Damon bracket advertising. So this is nothing new. A number of years ago, there were 18 orthodontists in Calgary, an area just reported by the former president of the orthodontist, president of the Canadian Alberta Dental Association, I should say. And he got 18 orthodontists in trouble, and they were advertising quicker treatment related to self-ligating brackets. And the Damon company, which makes a certain brand of bracket, they got in trouble from the UK advertising police, and they were talking about faster and less painful treatment, which is just one of their claims, and apparently it may be a little exaggerated. And so then I go to one of my case. They went after me for advertising quicker treatment, and this is actually the expert opinion of an orthodontist the Alberta Dental Association in college used against me, and he actually said self-ligating brackets with all these brands, including Speed, Damon, GAC, etc. His study that he referred to stated that self-ligating brackets reduced treatment time by 4 months, required fewer appointments. So he basically disagreed with the current position, and so the Alberta Dental Association College used his report against me, saying that I was just a general dentist, so I couldn't talk about quick treatment, but orthodontists could apparently. So. And then when the orthodontists do, then they get in trouble. So this complete waste of time, waste of the resources, chasing little advertising about quicker treatment, which every patient appreciates quicker treatment, but really strange situation. So you've got just to go even further, we have another dentist. Orthodontist, of course, just in trouble, and he was let off for advertising quicker treatment. And then I appealed it just out of principle, saying, hey, you can't have one guy say you can and one say you can't advertise that. And I went to appeal, and Dr. Scuba, who is the head of the appeal committee for the advertising or whatever, went after the decision to let him off, and then said Colleen Wetter should not have let him off, and now he's in a hearing. So I wrote a letter to say that he should be let off, and the ad rules are way behind. We've got a prominent orthodontist in Edmonton who actually was teaching a seminar at the is it PVC or whatever, PCB or the BC conference that had the coronavirus. He was the ADA was giving out credits for his courses. And then we've got the who are these guys? The Alberta Society of Orthodontists or whatever. They have a web page that are talking. They're specialists in orthodontics. They were talking about bracket manufacturers, and talking about how their marketing is a little bit exaggerated, and they talk about speed of treatment right there, and current studies show there's not a great difference in speed of treatment. So we've got manufacturers telling us that things can be faster. There's lots of different, and then of course the orthodontists also have a website site page saying named Accelerated Orthodontic Treatment, and that is actually a niche area of orthodontics, and everyone in the field understands that, there are techniques that can be used that might reduce treatment time. And as discussed, there is a interest in, what's it called, ultrasound orthodontics. So it's a device that actually is said to make ortho faster and safer. So faster and safer actually is against the rules according to the advertising rules set up by the little group of President's Kids and Dr. Huff and Dr. Colleen Wetter. They all just came up with all these rules that say yes or no to everything, and they're not keeping up with the current research and changes in the profession. So dentists and orthodontists are getting beaten down for just advertising quicker treatment, and it's it's documented by many experts. Here's an orthodontist who speaks out about gimmicks and stuff in the orthodontic field. So some things do work and some things don't work, and we have to be a little more critical of what companies are saying, and that's fine. But there are things that potentially work, and patients want faster treatment. So let's just be real, and what patients are being harmed by quicker treatment? Well, I don't see anyone complaining. It is just competitors complaining. You've got orthodontists complaining against other orthodontists. You've got orthodontists complaining about general dentists. And in my case, we were using GAC brackets, still do, but the orthodontist in town, he tried to get the GAC rep to stop selling brackets to me. So that is, to me, a violation of the Competition Act. But I guess anything goes in this town. So that was reported to the Alberta Dental Association College, and they didn't do a thing about it. So I wrote an article in the newspaper, and then the dental authority went after me for complaining to the public about this problem, that the authority is just being used to limit competition. So if you're the quickest or fastest or most affordable or whatever, you can't talk about it, because boy, you're going to upset a competitor, and then they're just going to get you suspended. So it's time to really look at what the lawyers are saying. They're using, one study if you do this, another study if you do that, and there's studies that go both ways. So this is a gong show, and you've got actual victims of full mouth drilling based on inappropriate science that are getting harmed, and their cases are on hold because the lawyers are wasting their time milking dentists for this kind of stuff, websites and quicker treatment advertising. It is just ridiculous. And don't forget, you may also have some orthodontists that are doing mail order orthodontics, just like Smile Direct, and that violates some of the basic protocols, and that doesn't seem to be considered. So looks like we got some issues here in the Alberta Dental Association College.